how does this deck win? So the basic is Tameshi bouncing, returning Lotus Bloom. So it only costs you 1 mana. So every time you bounce a land with Tameshi, you generate 2 mana. So you usually generate 8 to 10 mana. Then you play a Colossus, or you tutor for a Colossus. You put back all the lands in play, and as long as you had 1 white floating at least, you can do it all over again, and you do it a few times, and then winning is trivial. Let's see. They're mulliganing. I have Lotus Bloom. I have a Grazer with only 1 land. I need to draw lands. You have to mulligan. The deck mulligans pretty well. Deck mulligans fairly well. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get our Triome. Then we can get Basic Forest. Triome, Basic Forest. No. Triome, Basic Forest. Kind of awkward if we keep... Depends what they're on. I don't really want to get rid of Boseiju though. I need to call... I could just get rid of Teferi. That doesn't make too much sense. Let's not just get rid of Water Strand. I guess I don't need Triome. I could just play Howled Fountain and see what happens. What? Export.
Gap, thanks as always for the content.
Alright, not a matchup where we're gonna need Boseiju. Who said that? Ted Beardsley. Well, as always, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate the resub. Alright, get our one and only Triome. Okay. Explore doesn't do a ton for us. I think I'm just gonna call for the old goblin. Give me a second, updating the deck list. Yes, I'm not a robot, MTG Goldfish, I swear. I could maybe tutor now. Deck works better if I'm all capped. Doo doo doo. Yellow hat, yellow hat.
Yellow hats off to Mr. Streamer.
Hey now, not our 2-year anniversary. Thank you so much for continuous support. Really appreciate it. Hats off. Yellow hats off. All right, exploring stuff. Not looking amazing this game. That's for sure. I played a list was a 4 Explore version and felt like they were pretty decent. But maybe they're just not that necessary. Blue-Red Murktide everywhere. Yeah, it's one of the best decks, one of the most popular decks. It's also a fun deck to play. Oh, I should have explored. Yeah, you're right. Should really be in the heart of the cards. You play Living In was for Leyline of the Voids. Well, there's a lot of Living In, so that's good against that matchup. I'm not sure if Leyline of the Void over Endurance makes sense though. Endurance fits so nicely in the deck and it actually like proactive and stuff. Land, I need land badly. Alright, that was huge. Because you only have 3 cards in hand, so even if they have a bolt, still okay. So what I think I should do is say go, and next turn I can Teferi plus Tameshi, and hopefully I draw a combo piece. Gab making an anime reference. Did I? Oh, believing in the heart of the cards. Isn't that like a Yu-Gi-Oh reference? Does Yu-Gi-Oh qualify as anime? The Clickland command's so good. Alright, unfortunately, we have not drawn a land or a thingy yet. Counter spell makes sense. Yu-Gi-Oh qualifies more as anime than a card game. Okay, okay. My bad, my bad. Just showing my lack of culture. Is there a last card in hand a removal spell? Is not click land. Maybe it's worth exploring here, right? It's like a free Lotus and a free mana. Free draw step, right? I'm not crazy. The problem is I mean, I could cast it to Teferi this turn. It does cost me mana though. Could bounce plane, bring it back, float blue, float white, sack white, bounce. Can I cast double Teferi if I do that at least? Bring it back, float white. I'll have 4 mana, down to 3. Bring it back, float blue, double Teferi. Kind of tempting. I think that might be decent. If I didn't mess that up. If I didn't mess up the math. The obvious problem is that I'm pretty low on lands now, so I can't really go off anymore. Click land. Plus suspend Lotus. I don't think the game will come to that, but you never know. Might as well suspend it. They should have action left because they've been iterating and surveilling and stuff. Oh, they're playing Ledger Shredder. Oh man, tough. Tough, tough, tough. Just could never find a Colossus. Face. Useful. Grazer would have been an actually pretty good draw. Not great, but would have been decent. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. I guess it's too little too late. We'll see. If they kill my Teferi and they don't draw anything good, and they draw all lands, I can win. Seems likely. Might even be a bad sign that they're killing Teferi. Might mean they have a counter spell. Consider this. Bubble in the yard, okay. Island in the yard, so there's a chance. A non-zero chance. Call. Good call for Grazer. Does that make sense? Not really. Some more boot jumps. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the resub. Thanks for the 20 months. Yeah. I didn't think so. That's close. I think I played the game well for the most part. Spell Pierce, Forge Tender, Endurance. Defense Grid seems good. And then if you're bringing Forge Tender, you can probably board out Grazer. I guess I mean, it's kind of dumb to try Explore if I'm gonna board them out every time. Skyclave. Skyclave seems solid against the 1-drops and Ledger Shredder. Because they kill it and get a stupid token, so the utility's kind of nice. Could maybe go down to just 2 Colossus. Something like that. Looks good. Oh, that's 61 still? What did I just do? I think I misclicked something. It's maybe a lot of free drops. I don't really need Skyclave. They don't have a permanent that's gonna screw me over, right? No. I don't think so. Summer Boojum says, I don't get a chance to hang out there much anymore, but I keep supporting you because I love your content. Keep it up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Well, I hope you still, get some kind of value, whether it's the VODs or the YouTube stuff or the podcast. Appreciate it. Pretty nutty hand, mostly because we just have Ren and 6. Macy, thanks. Just thanking everyone in chat today. Just in a jolly mood. People still use the word jolly. All right, I think it's close. I think I should get a dual land. I think I should get something that casts a fairy. So Breeding Pool or Temple Garden. Maybe Breeding Pool because I have Spell Pierce in hand. There's 2 reasons you want to do that. First, if I get Basic Force and I just draw my Basic Force or turn Timber, I can't cast a fairy. And then down the line with Omnath, same deal, right? I get a little unlucky on the land draws. You gotta assume Ren's gonna die. So you don't want to count on getting a land back next turn. Veiled Grid. Hand's kind of awkward. I think I'm just supposed to say go here because of iteration. I don't know, really be able to counter iteration. And I may even cycle my Veil of Summer. Maybe not. A little drunk, a little sake. I have so much stuff that kind of does what Veil does. I kind of want to just cycle it. But I also have Defense Grid. If I draw a land, it's so good if I can go Grid to try and counter I Veil. I'm gonna keep the Veil. I don't think I'm in a rush. I have the Lotus Bloom turn to Alright, kind of letting them know I probably have Veil. I guess I could have another Spell Pierce Dispute. Doesn't have to be Veil. Bad thing now is I can't cycle the Veil on their turn if they play a blue spell. Yo, Adam. Happy to see you on this deck again. I played the last 4 FNMs. Okay. Ooh, Hearse. Is Hearse actually a problem? I mean, I have to ferry for it. I don't think so. Have I tried Borborygmos and Rage? No, what does it do already? And why is it good? Do they have the Delirium? They do have the Delirium, but they already played 1 on Holy Heat. I think I might bounce the Hearse right now just to draw land. I feel like I'm doing fine just with Omnath and whatnot. Just kind of slow them down. Does Engineer do much for me? Not really, not right now. 8 mana whenever isn't that card just win more? Whenever deals combat damage to a player, reveal the top 3 cards of your library, put all land cards reveal this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Discard a land card. It just win more, right? It's just a bad win condition. I guess you can tutor for it. That part's kind of okay. Alright, I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do here. Do I want to play Omnath? I don't want to wait too long. I guess I'll just cycle for now and then I can play Engineer. Back up to Fairy is nice. Oh, they actually have the Hearse in play. I'm an idiot. Actually, it might still be good, right? Because I can like sag the Lotus Bloom, and then when they try to bring it back, I can swap it for a defense grid, maybe. So that's a blocker for Ragavan, I guess. And Rad, I think that you probably don't need a card like Borborygmos in your deck. Because you don't want a card that does nothing until very late in the game, and that's not a key component to your engine. Colossus is also a very expensive card that can clunk up your hand, but you can't really, the deck doesn't function without it. So it sounds much worse than Finale of Devastation, much worse than the Creator Footfall I'm playing as well. Kind of weird how Ub was so hyped when it was spoiled, and yet I don't think I literally ever seen it played on Moto. Yeah, it's just not as good as it looked. Helena. People should have been more hyped for Shredder. I see it everywhere. Yeah, it's a pretty good card. I've registered some number of unlicensed Hearse. I'll say I didn't say much. I'll spill some of the beans. Somewhere in one of my 2 decks, I have some copies of unlicensed Hearse. There. That's all you get. Let's go play Nodder Teferi, bounce the Shredder. The next turn I can play Omnath. Played against Hearse once and I'm like, whoa, this card is sick. The secret is out. I've been obsessed with that new, well, not new at all YouTube channel, but the YouTube channel I found out about that's called Pro Home Cooks. It's a guy who just, I feel like his videos are really well made. They're like, I feel like they're the perfect format. They're like 15, 20-minute long. And it's good because it's like recipes, but just kind of techniques too. And kind of, I don't know, I feel like the recipe is kind of not the whole point, and just how you prepare stuff in general, just really cool if you like cooking and stuff. I recommend. How good is Shredder in modern? I'm not sure. I'm not sure people are super sold on Shredder in Murktide yet. Would you recommend this deck over Amulet Titan? Well, I'm not an Amulet Titan player, but if I had to guess, I would say this deck is better than Amulet Titan. Probably some bias there though. Adam Rogasua is the GOAT YouTube cook. Okay, tell me more. I'm listening. So I can get basic foresight, right? Yeah. Oh, is Granable a short consideration? Someone suggested it, and I'm not sure you want to spend time tutoring for it. It's kind of hard to cast. They can kill it. It dies to a shock, you know. At least defense grade is a little more robust, even if you can't tutor for it. Also, defense grade you can get back with Tameshi, so it kind of flows pretty naturally. It just works well, works better in the deck. All right, what's going on here? They're just dead, right? Yeah, they're just dead. So let's kill them. Hype, hype, hype. Gonna kill this guy. They're just dead because I need to keep red man up. I need to keep the white man up. They're white and red, right? Is what I want. Done. Get Tameshi. Try and bounce it back. They're gonna try and exile it. I can sack my defense grid. Since they're tapped out, there's not much they can do. Pretty cool interaction. Click lands. All right, and we're up to races. How much time do I have left? 13 minutes. We're good. Actually, have more time than my opponent. All right, I think I can just let my Colossus live here. I don't need to go nuts and bounce the last land. This is the point where if you're my opponent, you can scoop when I put so many lands in play. There's literally no way you're ever winning. So oh no, it's not. Wait, wasn't it this game where my Crater Footfall got exiled? No, I guess not. All right, just going through the motions. Let's see. Oh, the screen is now off. My bad. It's because I have a different setting when I record for CFB.
Maravithan 0000.
Heyo, Super Walk was a resub. What's up, buddy? Classic walks. M arrives then ooze. All right. Classic, classic. Easy. All right. Call. Get another Colossus. And lo sabe what? That my footfall is gone indeed. Another thing I could do is just bounce my Teferi or bounce my Elnaf. Yeah, I could just bounce. What you can do in these spots is bounce Elnaf, replay it, and then every time you play Colossus, you get 4 damage. I have 10 cards left in my deck. Do I have the footfall left? Okay, so what happened to my footfall? It's not in the exile zone. Did I draw it? Did I board it out? Oh, it's under hers. Right. I thought it was gone. Thought it was gone. Illness sub indeed. I was like I can swear. I can swear it was gone, but I don't get the cards back, right? No. So, well, let's get just overwhelming advantage. We can cast an endurance, target their graveyard. We can cast a bubble. We can spin a Lotus. We can play a couple of Forge Tenders. We can play a Tracker. We can play back up the Fairy. We can bounce the Shredder. We can... Oops. Yo, Ryu Bakura. 54 months. Was a tier 1. Ryu, thank you so much for Sports Thread the years. 4 years and a half. Appreciate it. All right, we good? Think we're good. Get defense grid bag? Ah, Veil. I could have gotten defense grid bag, yeah. Actually, I want to be able to cast endurance on their turn. Time? Yeah. Not too worried, but yeah, maybe. Okay, do I want grazers on the draw? Do I want something for the hearse? Wargate is not like super amazing. I think Wargate's one of the cards you can trim. I think maybe I'll do one Grazer, trim a Wargate. I like Wargate against people who have Teferi Time Reveler in their deck because it lets you get Lotus Bloom. But against people who don't have it, it's still a fine tutor, but it's much worse than Call. It's your worst tutor. And if you have Lotus in your opening hand, having a Wargate is like not super useful. Tracker might be a little greedy too. Skyclave get hers. Yeah. Yeah, Skyclave is okay. It's like mediocre removal. You don't really care about the hearse. I don't think so. I don't think hearse is that big of a deal. I mean, if they have everything and on top of it they have a hearse, then it's kind of a problem. But I feel like hearse is probably not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm wrong. You hate Skyclave, especially the ball. Yeah, I'm trying it out. I don't like it either, Adam, but give it another shot. Magistrate subsideration, that's not enough. Can I talk about my deck choices for the championship? No. I can't tell you what I'm playing. I can tell you, what can I tell you? I can tell you that we're not all playing the same deck, even though to be fair, we have a pretty large team, so it's not that surprising. We didn't like break it and have a deck everyone just loves. I can tell you that I think my decks are fine, but I don't feel like we're gonna have a huge edge. I can tell you that in one of the formats, we're playing something that's a little different that people have not necessarily seen a ton of before. Who's on my team? Yeah, I'm part of a pretty large team right now. It's me. Let's see how many members of my team I can name. Me, Reed, Cuneo. That's all I got. Drawing a blank. Me, Reed, Cuneo, Shahar, LSV, Sigris, Juza, Sam Pardee, uh, Caroline Kavanaugh, I think her last name is Linguini girl, I think. Who else? Brent Voss, Raf Levy, Kai Buddha. Oh, looks like we're getting a somewhat of a freebie here. I actually want to get green red, right? Even though it's Snow White, I want to have double green. Now let's cycle Footfall here. Who else am I missing? Eli Cassis. Let's get a basic. Who else am I missing? Will Pulliam. Another Will X Whale. Forget his name. Jim Davis, correct. I think I named everyone. I'm probably missing one or two person. Basically have the field. Yeah, like almost a tenth of the field. The sparring spike, no. Unfortunately, no. Alright. Don't have to do much this game. I can just chill, Sigo. I mean, obviously they're just small against 5 stuck on one land. Matt Nass. I don't think Matt Nass is part of our team this time around because last time he like didn't have time to test because of work, and we didn't. We're okay. If it happens. Oh, you got Mints in there too. Well, we're also playing a combo deck. Interesting hand. Oh, again? I think I'm gonna keep. I don't have Lotus though. I don't have Lotus, but the rest of my hand is pretty sweet. If I draw a fetch land in my top two, I'm kind of okay. I guess if I don't draw a green in my top two, my hand kind of sucks. I'm gonna mulligan. Yikes. I think I have to keep and pray. Should I just keep both Otawara? Probably. Not really sure what Cancer is up to. Turn one discard spell. Let's go. Anti-discard hand. Spike does love a discard spell. Blood crit? Oh, Neonate. Neonate Bubble. Is he playing I don't know. I was gonna say the weird Asmora something 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 card. Okay. Vengevine, maybe. I don't think you'd play Bubble in a Vengevine deck, but Bubble's pretty good. Damn. I actually drew it too. Oh man. Brutal. Is there a point in me drawing right away? I guess I could have a call or something. Should get second green. Temple Garden or Breeding Pool. So we get Temple Garden. Okay. You're a big fan of Spike's Ring? Yeah, of course. It's amazing what he does. What's going on here? Okay. Seems all underpowered. Am I just supposed to get Endurance here, or should I get Tameshi? 6 cards in here. I'm getting my Lotus Bloom, right? Let's get Tameshi. Probably. I even have a bubble. Endurance buys me a lot of time. Alright, let's just get Tameshi. Just win. Just go for the win. So I can... Seven mana. Could cast Tameshi, cast Ren, ping, bring back a bubble. Bring back a Lotus, be down to 2 lands. And then I can bounce my own Tameshi when he brings back Archon. Well, I guess let's start by bringing back Bubble first, maybe? No, let's start by bringing back Lotus, see if I get lucky. Explore is cool. Explore keeps me going for a bit. Alright, we got there. 2, yeah. Well, Explore was pretty clutch this game, I will say. Oops, that was big mistake. Hopefully I didn't screw myself over and I still have enough mana. Yeah, I do. I just have to maybe he has Force of Negation in his deck? That'd be wild. I guess I get Endurance. Spike's too nice. Spike's just. Spike's too nice. I would spike a few scoops. The hardest choices require the strongest wills. Alright, so he's Reanimator. How all in is he? Look pretty all in to me. and discard spells.
Kinda nice getting to break it and then not worry all week.
Hey Luis, what's up? Thanks for resub. I already spilled the beans. I told them we didn't break it. I didn't tell much, but nice try though. Yeah, sorry. Or did we break it? Am I just lying? I do mix it up sometimes. I will mix it up. You can't just insta spill the beans all the time. Well, Luis actually spilling the beans. Uh, he kept 7? I mean, I guess I'll keep it's something. It's kind of a turn 4 kill if I'm just goldfishing. The return of Gabzam? Maybe. You never know. Never know when Gabzan's gonna show its ugly head. Oh, that card. That card's a nightmare. Rip. That card's really hard to beat. That's why the one matchup was so bad. That mono black coffer deck, they had discard spells. Voidwalkers, Karn, like Voidwalker and Karn are two of the most annoying cards. It's just. It'd be easy to beat if I played Prismatic Ending. I would cut any of the cards I have in hand for Prismatic Ending. Smartass. What if I had a Skyclave in my deck here? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, or Solitude. Solitude mod check. Taking a lot of damage here, a little worried. So now you draw Explorer, turned him all call you up for not meeting ending. You mean the card that Explorer, the card that won me game 1, Adam? Explorer literally won me game 1. That's nice. Keep cherry picking. I was winning regardless? What do you mean I was winning regardless? That sounds made up. Alright, so it's like Grixis. Get Grixis kind of tempo, whatever you want to call it. Was all let's see. How do I get out of this mess? What if I bounce dot the end of his turn? Super optimistic. Untap, play a land, Wargate. Wargate for Lotus, 5 mana. Yeah, it's just too much. But Ledger Shredder into Reanimator, that sounds super nasty. Hey, we're black. Kind of want to bring in Magus of the Moon. Then I need Skyclave, Magus and the Moon, and Skyclave in the same deck. I'm gonna bring in Meddling Mage. I'm just terrified of the Voidwalker. NGL. Gonna trim a Wargate. Gonna cut the Grazer. Gonna cut an Explorer. Kind of gamblish, but think double Lotus Bloom. Just gonna keep. Okay, not the end of the world. I do have to ferry. Ah, he named Tameshi. Did he? Oh, you can't name, right. You can't name Lotus Bloom. It's mana ability. Yup. Something. Green, white, green, blue. Doesn't really matter. Can I beat double Voidwalker? Could just draw a second to fairy. To fairy. How does it all work? Think I have to play Tameshi and say go? Target called for a Skyclave. Hardcast a Colossus. Yeah, I think this deck maybe wants a 7 mana, like, super powerful card. Like, I saw someone play Sarah's Emissary. Maybe that's the key for these, like, weird spots. Let's see, can I tutor for something great here? Get Omnath, and who I was Omnath. Think I just say go? Oh, and he has Needle. Maybe I just play it to Fairy and bounce a Voidwalker. Yeah, Alish Norn. Spike said the audacity to Vilip summer me after I concede game one. Yeah. You know. Yeah, Omnath might not be the worst, honestly. Can I go off against Needle plus double Voidwalker? Seems kind of unlikely. Or get another Lotus and try to go off next turn. Doesn't do anything. Fury? Yeah, Fury would be nice. Hey Nate. Um, yeah, I feel like maybe I need to try and race with Omnath. I'm just gonna say go and see what happens. Just bounce my own Skyclave, yeah. Oh, and he has Archon now? Oh, it's brutal. Not the worst thing in the world, like it kind of goes with my Omnath plan anyways. Of just trying to race. I mean, next turn if I draw a fetch land, I'll probably win. Unless he has some craziness. Alright, I need a land or not that. Can get Skyclave. I'll have draws. Oh yeah, good point. Alright, yeah, I'm bad. That chat is great. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. Omnef does draw. I'm used to the nerf version. Okay. Terminate? Damn. I like how Spike's deck looks really good, but then he's playing Neonate and the Moon Circuit creature to give us a chance. Can block, can Skyclave. I don't think I can draw anything. Just pretty solid. Voidwalker made me cry at FNM playing Dredge. I'm sorry. Don't cry. Alright, I'm gonna play it. I could save it to cycle, but then it probably means I'm taking a billion damage. I'm playing like 5 damage from my lands and stuff. Hong Bonaparte. Utopia Sprawl. That's a little scary. Not sure what they're ramping into, but not sure it's gonna be good for me. Let's see what the spike deck was. Oh yes, Kaito, Royal Science. Just beat downs. Yeah. Game one's probably decent for me. Just 4 Thoughtseize for disruption and then a fast Archon. I mean, I guess you can turn to Archon people. Pretty cool, you can turn to Archon people or just... He drew his sideboard cards pretty well. He just have the one needle, he just can't tutor for it. Hey, Bubby. Up. Reds, are they gonna Blood Moon me? Is that what they're so jolly about? I'm getting Blood Moon chat. Oh, just a seasoned pyro. His Blood Moon's not even the end of the world. Well, you need one basic. You need either blue or white. Fetchling would be nice here. Fetchland would make me feel pretty safe. Alright, gotta pray to didn't draw a Blood Moon. Neonate better than Monkey confirm and much cheaper. I don't know what it means. It just said it was just enjoying you watching me try to search. What the? Getting Nanjitsu'd every round? Ninja new meta? Okay, got back a Fury. It's Ninja Week on Magic Online, apparently. Alright, we drew the Wargate just in case. Alright, so that's 10. So here the play is to just let your first Colossus die. Click lands, doesn't work. Not misclick because I don't think they'll scoop. X is currently 7 chat. That's a key point of the combo. X equals 6 is not optimal. I will say that. Okay, now we do it again. Alright, should we try and kill them with the crater, or is that one of these games where we just say go with a bunch of stuff in play? We'll see. Apparently it's people don't scoop to Tameshi week more than anything. It was nice, the week it was Spalver and stuff, and I was playing it a bunch, people were, pretty much everyone was scooping pretty fast. Appears to not be the case anymore. Scooping is just not trendy these days. Surely they see the writing on the wall. Can we find a way to build this deck without Shockland so I don't have to click no to would I like to pay 2 life? No, I will never pay 2 life for my come into play tap land. So they could still come into play untapped. Alright. How big is it? 2020? Uh Alright, I guess we're going again, chat. I don't mind the combo, it's like pretty fast, but it's obviously also nice if people just scoop. Here we go again. That part is like I'm trying to click fast. I can't even pay attention to chat at the same time because probably just slow it down even more. All right, so what you want to do here is you want to wargate for a non-tap land. Hopefully I have one left. I do. And then I have 17 cards left in my deck. So I should probably... Gonna play it to Fairy because why not? Should probably have a lot of lands. I wonder what they're thinking. I wonder what they're thinking. If they're like kind of went and made themselves a snack, or if they're like, well, surely he can generate pretty much infinite mana and draw his entire deck, but I'm gonna be okay. I mean, there's no way, right? Like, I'll literally get to draw my entire deck. I mean, maybe they do want to see what's going on exactly, which is fair, you know, but they could have asked me in chat. Thinking I'm going to timeout. Well, honestly, if that's your goal when you're playing a Magic Online League where the stakes are fairly minimal, it's a little sad. All right, I hope I have enough lands in hand. I'm off it. I guess I don't want to bounce too many lands because then I can't. I won't have enough to kill them. I mean, to be fair, I could just misclick and not notice and deck myself. I don't put it past me. I would definitely not put it past me. Okay, and this is why you do not need Finale of Devastation in most cases. Torch Courier, what does that card do? I'm sure you can figure it out on your own while I'm not playing Torch Core over Crater Footfall. Alright, what did we see? Season Power thingy thingy. They might have Ragavan. Probably have Bolt. They probably have Blood Moon. Maybe I want Seal of Cleansing. Maybe I want Spell Pierce. Grazer seems good. Cheap cards seem good. Endurance useless. Colossus can go. Skyclave double white can probably go. Wargate can go. Okay, this looks good. Blood Moon is not too scary as long as you have one basic, which is maybe why basic Howling is nice. As long as you have basic Howlings or Plains and a Lotus Bloom, you can go off. Okay, I do have basics. I do have Tameshi. I do not have Lotus Bloom, so I think I'm just going to mulligan. Stakes being minimal is relative. For you living in Europe, that might be the case. For Brazilian grinding for a living, it's different. I'm assuming if you're Brazilian grinding for a living, you realize you're wasting your time and you're better off just scooping and moving on to the next game, but could be wrong. Should I keep Colossus in case I get lucky? Should I keep both to Fairy? It sounds pretty atrocious. I probably should have mulligan again. Even if you're someone who's grinding for a living and the money's meaningful to you, you're probably better off scooping and saving the time in the long run. Sneep clueless, yeah, pretty much. I have a Forge Tender against a red deck. Surely. Surely that'll be enough. No point in attacking. I'd rather just save damage in case I have Bloodbraid Elf. Courier is bad because you don't. It doesn't matter that you can tier for it with Call and that you don't need an untap land. That's not what it's about. Yeah, man, some pretty hateful matchups. I think this deck is pretty good against the tier 1 decks, but a random like red green Ponza. I mean, even red green Ponza, I think I've beaten before. It's probably not that bad. Just they kind of have the nuts, and my hand's bad. Yeah, I should not keep an unplayable hand. I really need, like, yeah, it was unacceptable. Like, especially in this matchup, not having Lotus Bloom in your opening hand is just unacceptable. To, like, keep a mediocre hand without Lotus Bloom. I have to play because they're not doing anything, and I could draw Forest or I could draw Lotus Bloom. Alright, note to self. Don't keep a hand without Lotus Bloom unless it's absolutely great. Do I even want Fortune Ender? Yeah, I do. Oh, now it's probably. Maybe Teferi's just not that great. No, Teferi's good to have Bloodbird Elf too. Uh, Tracker. Tracker Pipe Dream. Getting a little too comfy here.
20 months. Thanks for all of the great content, Gab. Hope you and chat have a wonderful week.
Roman Mayo, thank you so much for all the good vibes and the resubs. Thanks for 20 months. Homemade mayo for home cook. That's the one thing that one of the basic things I've never done. Never made homemade mayo. Yeah, I should. All right, pretty good hand, right? Ren. Plus I get a basic. Why not meddling mage in this matchup? You could bring it in, but they have removal for it, and I don't think Blood Moon is that scary overall. Alright, what's more important to have basic planes or basic? More important is to have basic planes, but I can't get basic planes right away. I want to cast Ren. So kind of a moot point. I don't really want to get Rogran Traum either, though. You just Sacred Foundry into basic forest. I think I like that. Because this could be a game where drawing huh. Should I call first? If they go Blood Moon, I can still cast Ren and 6 next turn. Oh, I could ping the bird, though. I'm so dumb. Next cooking stream, yeah, I could. For sure. Alright. Seems like a good spot to maybe Teferi Plus. Obviously wish I had a basic cow in here, but this version does not. Very plus Blood Moon Insurance plus good against Bloodbraid Outblade down the line. What do you think of Turntable? It's been good for me in the league I played. It was good for me. Seemed not great. I think the mana's good. I think having more lands is okay in it didn't come up this league, but it didn't really hurt me either. There's actually there's one creature in the yard. How do I beat Scavenging Ooze? I think I need to play Tameshi first. And then I can go Cull, Engineer, bring back Lotus Bloom. If I have a bolt for my Tameshi, it's bad though. I could just play the Omnath game. I could just bounce I could just bounce Ooze now. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll just play my land, say go, see what happens. I can get basic planes double call. They might be able to outgrind Realmnath, but we'll see. Get Omnath. I might still get Engineer. I do have Auto Aura to bounce the Ooze. Colossus or Engineer? Maybe just Colossus. I think I like this. Yeah, I didn't want Skyclip, so I figured having double white against Blood Moon would be tough, and that was mostly what I was worried about. Only played one match against Spawns. That one was just on nothing to Colossus. I figured I play Colossus, they have to deal with it, and then if they can deal with it, I still have the combo. I'll just say go. Just chill. Play one Solitude, yeah. Yeah, maybe I don't lean into the value plan enough. Because the deck, I mean, all your cards cycle and stuff. You're not too worried about. you're like you can play a if people are trying to get too fancy against you, you can definitely play a decent grindy game. So if I got in Colossus, I could have just played Otawara last turn, and then this turn I would have played a 6/6 Colossus or 5/5 Colossus. Otawara looks good. Yeah, thanks to Otawara might be. I think it was good for me in the league I played. It won me a game and it never lost me a game. But not having basic Holland is a little annoying. I'm not sure you want to do two Otawara and a basic Holland. Alright, I should do that now. Could still lose this game. I mean, I'm gonna get value once, but then what? It's not like I have much going on. Wait, that doesn't even work. How did I miscount mana that badly? They tapped out to... Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Oh, that was atrocious. Wow. Well then, just play Tameshi. Yeah, I'm gonna play it, but it's got nothing in the yard. I'll save the land. I think they should have blocked force everyone and forced me to sack Forge Tender. Totally brain farted. For some reason, I thought I had mana to bring back Lotus, and I obviously didn't. Oh man, wow, what a punt. What a wasted Alright, Lotus is nice. I'll at least draw me a card. Also good if I ever draw it to Fairy. Pithing Needle, it's a problem. Yeah, I think I might lose this game. I need to draw. I don't even know. Heal Up Cleansing would be pretty good. How many creatures in the yard now, too? There's an ooze. Just an ooze. You can double block. You have to sack Forge Tender. I don't think that's a good attack anymore. I'm gonna lose this game. I would have won if I just got in Colossus. Probably. If we Goblin Engineer, we can draw a card. I have Needle on Tameshi. Maybe I could have done it earlier though. Fairy would be amazing. I had to draw 2 cards if I bounce the Needle. Alright, so I want to keep lands, try and finish them up with Omnath and Grazer. I like that I'm not the only one that's clueless. Sometimes chat is as well. Yeah, I need to fairy. Rip. Oh man, what a punt. Well, live and learn. We learning chat. Can't even sack fetch anymore, so harder to get damage. I need to draw a lot of lands and then I need to draw a Colossus. And you need to not kill me. They have Ancient Grudge? Oh, okay. This ooze. I don't know, it's solid tap red and green. Ancient Grudge makes no sense against Lotus Bloom. A lot of needs. Not really. Need to draw a call or a Titan or Colossus. Put me back in the game. I really just need a Colossus. I think I boarded one out though. Should I wait a turn? If I break, it's really bad. Oh, whatever. YOLO. I don't know why I tap basic fours, by the way. That's weird champ. Come on, deck. Don't fail me. Nice. Oh, and a seal of cleansing. Alright, perfect. Free lands. Well, I guess more would have been good for the next Colossus. Alright, so I could Seal Needle and then target it to bring it back. Oh no, they remove it was trigger on the stack. I'm dumb. Oh, fetch is ready again. Oh yeah, good point. I really am clueless. Should I play engineer at this point? Might have a backup Blood Moon though. Be playing around Force of Vigor or something. We have the mana to go off. How do I go off against Ooze? Oh, yeah, I didn't even check to see how much mana they had. I just assumed they had a bunch. That's not a big deal. Wait, they're tapping out? They're tapping out of green. Oh no, it's end of my turn. Clueless. For some reason, I thought it was their turn. Tricked Adam too. I saw your comment in the YouTube channel Fireball YouTube video, Adam. Appreciate it. Helping me with the algorithm. Ooh, Boseiju and Seed of Cleansing. Still doesn't really help me, right? We need a yellowhat clueless, yeah. Really? Do I have like Stomping Ground maybe? I think I still have Stomping Ground. My good old Stomping Grounds. Some damage can be prevented. Guess I should have played my land first. Wow. Can we window? Yeah. We just gave me a free draw step. That's nice. Actually, no, I don't have the mana. Could sack Lotus to draw cards. Target my Seal of Cleansing. Is it worth it? Should keep Lotus because of Blood Moon, maybe. Oh yeah, I still need to get. Yeah, I couldn't even use. Yeah. All right. Think I might win. I mean, I'm just really one to fairy away from. No, that's not true. Okay, this gets to fairy. Bounce ooze, kill needle. I still need a. I still need a Colossus or second Teferi. I think it's better to just say go rather than go all in. Because if I break on Wargate, play Grazer to block, yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should even play the Engineer. Plot this. Okay. Oh, should have believed in the heart of the cards. Do I have enough mana? Not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bounce ooze. 1 green. Kill needle. That's it, right? That's game. Just need to go pretty fast. Only costs 1 mana as well, which is nice. Yeah, Elena. I remember. Of my finest. Do I have footfall somewhere in the deck, or... I drew pretty well these last few turns. See, that was the Flight Strands roll all along. Just waiting, knowing. One day shall carry the footfall as a Flight Strands destiny all along. I didn't play the land yet, right? Actual real click, not just empty click. Whee! No. 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 Boom. 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 Should I play Aurora? Sure. Let's see. How big are they? 20 trample damage. Is that enough? If I bounce, they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's exactly lethal. Oh my god. Chef played it for 1, I played it for 0. Classic. Classic. Alright, it's gonna take a little longer. Just a fairy bounce Colossus, yeah. A little worried about time. Not really, though. Doesn't take that long. I don't have to do it for a lot either. I'm just enjoying myself. Milking. Milking for content. Milking a guaranteed win. They probably wonder what happened was at Wargate. Why I'm having real issues with Wargate. I don't think it had happened to me before, but today I've definitely had issues with Wargate. Alright, I don't have red mana. Fine. I'll generate some red mana if you insist. Can't believe they want me to spend the right mana for the spells and stuff. What a joke. What a joke. Two, 4, 6, 7, 9, 12. They're 10, 10. Spend a couple Lotus. Flawless game. Played to perfection. Could have not gone faster. Wrong 0 mana artifact. Ran in 6 Hallowed Fountain. I wonder if you can build a mana base without Hallowed Fountain. Probably. Right now I only have one rendo. After Tameshi, I have Wargate, I have an Explorer, I have a Bubble. It's not bad. I think I'll keep. Gamble. Can I take a look over the brew? Of course. It looks like something right up Spike's alley. Fruit of Breach. You have Tutor for Fruit of Breach, Emrakul. You have Reanimator, so you have both angles, which is cool. And you have the Coffers angle. I think you're probably trying to do too much. I'm assuming the mana's not gonna work. Cat Oven? I don't know, give me a sec. Feels like you're trying to do one too many things. But like also wanting to be able to cast Archon with Coffers and stuff. I mean, how many sources of red do you even have? 4, 8, 9. I mean, you're playing Seasoned Pyromancer with no reds. Yeah. Seems a little ambitious. Ooh. Perfect draw. I have a Flooded Strand on top. Which I don't think I mind, right? Seems good. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, obviously I could be wrong, but that could that looks like having trying to have the maybe just straight red black and forget about the coffers angle. Or maybe you can play maybe you can just play like one maybe you can just play like one or two coffer, one or two Urborg, and still assemble it eventually. That might be a solution. All right. I don't know how this matchup goes. Seems like it could be rough. The removal part. Probably just want to explore. How's explore been for me? It's been good in explore ways. The fact that it's just proactive, not just removal. I feel like I've gone a couple spots where I was happy it did exactly what I needed to do to keep me going and stuff. But I mean, if you've been super happy with four ending, I've never tried four endings. This list looks super, super solid. Just no gimmicks. Just very clean. Very clean, as they say. Is having four ending better than I've been kind of happy with endurance, I think. I wonder if having four endings better than having like one or two endings, one solitude, one endurance, or at least one solitude over one of the endings. Then you can maybe save a sideboard slot. Oh gods. Is that infinite or they play time sieve, right? They play infinite turns. Are they just dead though? Our prime minister just resigned. I can get Lotus Bloom, generate 8 mana. Yeah, it looks like they're in pretty bad shape at least. What? Well, what? Did I say something dumb? Clean the oof, as they say. Yeah, our prime minister. But I think people knew it was coming for some reason. I don't know the details of why. Explore was really nice here, right? It rammed me. It made me be able to do to go for the kill this turn. I haven't played a land yet here, right? Or have I? Explore is decent. Wow. I really had to like, how do you say? J'ai dû te l'arracher de la bouche celui-là. They say in French, you say, I've had to, I don't even know how you say. Forget about it. All right, first Colossus dies, but we should be okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, Adam, but I think Explore is pretty nice. You're not playing the bubbles. I like the bubbles a lot. I feel like bubbles, not just I don't know. I feel like it's so good in the deck, but Explore is good. Ending is good. Okay, we drew a call, so now we're super good. You hate bubble? Have you tried it? I feel like it's always just so perfect. There, I'm not gonna concede. I don't think so. Unfortunately, you tried it. I feel like it's always. I feel like I always have it with turn one fetch land. It comes up with Tameshi pretty often. Just fins your deck too, since it kind of makes sense, right? Because the last few cards are kind of whatever. You know what I should do? I should at least show them call. Maybe they're waiting to see second Colossus to scoop. Maybe not, but maybe. No, still no scoop. Well then, okay. You can't expect people to scoop if they've never seen the combo before. Especially since they have their own infinite combo. So it's the kind of matchup where I need to make sure I'm killing them right away. I could probably play enough disruption. Like I do have Skyclave and stuff, so I could just probably play Skyclave and be okay that way, but let's do a little blue, a little red. So what's going on? What do I have in hand? I guess I should keep going. Play a huge second Colossus. Cast Colossus again. Oh, I should have played on that first. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Hmm. Oh, annoying, annoying, annoying. I kind of just want to, okay, plan B chat. I think we're going with plan B here. I think that'll be faster than, oh god, discard phase. Oh, we had the footfall finally. More? Okay. And they're making us work for it today. No freebie. You should be fetching untap lands first. Fetch. Oh, you mean I should be wargating before I run out of lands potentially? Yeah, good call. All right. So they have infinite combo thingy. Oh, I have Kataki and Seal. What else do I want against them? Spell Pierce, maybe? Death Cat Oven, but I don't think Graveyard Hate's gonna be very effective. I'll bring in Veil. They're a black deck, right? They probably have some interaction. Does Magistrate work? I don't think so. Maybe Meddling Mage? Yeah, the kill used to be was Finale of Devastation, but it's a really bad card to have in your opening hand. Really bad being relative to, modern power level stuff. Obviously, Finale of Devastation is a fine magic card, but... Alright, I'll do the usual Wargate Colossus, I guess. One Kenris for fastest kill. Hmm. Kenris sounds a bit better than what other people have suggested, because 5 mana is actually, Is it 5 mana or 6 mana? It's 5 mana card, right? And actually card that wins the game on its own. That could be my like that could be the sideboard card that's like, solo win condition. I think maybe Sarah's Emissary is better. Freed from the shackles of PT Prep. Yeah. It was fun. It wasn't as fun as last time around. Sarah's Emissary can replace the Kozilek if people are out mill. I mean, you can just have both, right? Kozilek's been really good for me. Or Emrakul. It should maybe be Emrakul. Anyone knows if they usually play Disruption in their deck? Like, should I cycle that Veil as soon as I can? That card's gonna be a problem. How do I beat that card? That's what I was saying in game one, that it might be tough. I am actually not sure how I'm supposed to beat that card. Yes, I have to ferry Veil, yeah, but as soon as they'll have way too many, right? I guess I just need to ferry the turn I go off. Sacrifice 2 food. Target creature deals 6 damage to itself. Oh, and it's the creature. Wait. Target. Yeah. I guess I need Kataki? No, Kataki doesn't do anything? It's just Skyclave. Just Skyclave. We can Veil. That's not how Veil works, right? If the card comes afterwards. I don't think that's how it works. Wait, does Veil work? Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. It doesn't work, right? If the Tamiyo comes into play after the Veil. Clueless. Ash Shock is pretty brutal. NGL. Okay, I didn't get any of my key cards. The warding on Skyclave is nice, means that it works. It's actually bad for them if they kill it in response. Well, it's neutral, I guess. They just don't get a token. Alright, Skyclave earning its keep. Adam, you hate to see it. You hate to see Skyclave being clutch. Is it going to be enough, though? My theory is that if you have to loop through Skyclave to go off, it's just too much, and they're just going to have something else to turn after that, and you're not going to, it's kind of lose less, you're still going to lose just slower. See, like typical Skyclave, you're like, oh, got him. And then you just have something else, and you're like, well. That's what I was scared of. I think I'm soft locked. I don't think I can really win. We'll see. It was President Macron. He told me he asked he has a prime minister to resign because prime minister was just no fun in their commander game. It was a bit too much of a try hard. Need a new prime minister with whom he can play have a little more fun playing Magic. Maybe I want to Wargate to try and kill them as fast as possible. I don't have much for stupid thingy, Kozilek or Ashiok. Doesn't look like Veil does too much here. I'm just gonna cut it. Yeah, he also wanted to know, obviously, while we were playing in the PT. I told him he'll have to wait like everyone else. He tries every time, he asks every time. Just expect, just because he's the president of France, that I'm gonna tell him before everyone what I'm playing in the PT. Pretty good opening hand. Obviously missing some lands, but got a turn 4 kill. Potentially. Seems like a pretty tough matchup, though. Oh, pro tip, chat. When you're playing this deck, do not forget to suspend Lotus Bloom on turn 1. I think it's happened to me once so far. Tameshi hide. Oh, that's a card. That sure is a card. That's some good draws. Land Kataki. Scumbag Gap strikes again. I haven't really scammed anyone this league. Making of food there is interesting. I guess they have Asmo. They can make a food in their upkeep. It's gonna cost them a lot. Hopefully it slows them down enough. Because I think they have to lose the cookbook. If they want to kill Kataki right away. Okay, that's fine. That was like pretty heavy commitment. Kataki's done its job. Hopefully. Hopefully that was enough. Have Bubble in the yacht already. Have a Lotus coming up next turn. I guess I just play Engineer for another Lotus. It's a nice comeback for them. Is it just an Omnap game? Just play Omnap first this turn? Looks like it. Hyper Omnap. What's that picture? It's Urion with red eyes and a canister head or something? Or is that Chunstar or something? Alright, I guess they're digging to their 4-2. I guess they just need cards in hand to discard to the cookbook. Let's see. Might have to Wargate for Skyclave depending on what their next couple moves are. Alright, nice. No 4-2. If you could create a clue for okay, that's not because it's still just like they don't get extra, they get just the one food. So what I'm worried about. Seal of Cleansing. I think I just Wargate for Tameshi. And then I get one trigger. Let's see. I think that's where maybe I just get Skyclave right away. Is that better? To Fairy. I'll get Tameshi. It's card advantage. Kind of want to kill the cookbook right away. It's a pretty heavy commitment though. Actually not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like maybe I messed up. If I give them a turn, they get to like draw, make a food, make more. It's heavy commitment, but I think it's just too bad to. Happy to trade there. The only block was Osmo. Run plus seal. I couldn't. I didn't have the mana. Lotus Bloom only makes one color of mana. Can't mix and match. Hey, Green Ranger, what's up? Pretty scary spot if it does run another cookbook. Should have bounced Triome, I guess. Cycling land. Mistake. Turn Timber didn't come up this late, right? Maybe it doesn't come up enough to be worth it. Okay, that's a good draw. Play rent first. Get back a land. Try an extra cards. I don't have exactly enough mana. Ren's been pretty amazing. The one, I think. I'm playing one or two, I forget, but classic Ren's. Jeez. Okay. What the hell? Is it bugged? Okay. I was starting to wonder if Moto was just bugged. Like, what are the odds? All right, now, I mean, probably if they have three perfect cards, they can win. They can maybe even go off. They can. I'm not sure they have quite enough to go off. Yeah, they bubble, time sieve. No, I mean, I was joking. It's not bug. Yeah, Tatkisa. Uh-oh, unearth. Can your last hand it? No, conceded. That's close. That was pretty damn close. Tough matchup. Asmo, they had Ashiok, they have Spell Bombs, they have kind of pressure you. Missing a Lotus. Good hand if I draw a tutor though for the 1-2, the Goblin. Damn, Get Smart was the channel points. Big fan GL. Thank you. If you two are a big fan, of course, great way to support the stream is Amazon Prime. You get a free Twitch Prime sub every month. So if you like the stream, if you have another favorite streamer that you want to support, don't let them go to waste. I also have a bunch of sponsors. If you play Magic Online, I'm sponsored by Mana Traders, and I've got a code which is now yellowhat underscore NGX, I think. Mana NGX, yeah. Mana Traders is a rental service, meaning you pay a monthly fee and you can rent cards. I actually used Mana Traders for this league because I have most of the cards, but ever since it sponsored me, I get a free account and I was able to borrow some cards. So there's like different tiers, and you can rent for X amount of ticks depending on the tier. Let's see. And it's good if you want to, you don't want to spend money to buy a deck, so you want to first maybe see if you enjoy Magic Online, or if you have a collection but you're missing some cards, you can maybe get one of the lower tiers. So that's pretty cool. Stream is sponsored by channelfireball.com. Of course, they're a marketplace. You can go there, buy cards from hundreds of local game stores, shop for the cheapest price. They changed their business model about six or 8 months ago, and now they're just a marketplace, meaning I don't think they don't buy cards and sell cards directly. Oh, what, are we playing a mirror match? Looks like we're playing the mirror match. Big fan indeed. But yeah, there's also code yellowhat there that helps me out. What else? Ultimate Guard, of course. They have amazing deck boxes and sleeves. Just some of the best in the business. So definitely check out their website, ultimateguard.com, if you need any stuff. If you live in Europe now, you can buy cards directly through their website. They also have a blog part. The bouncing engineer does anything. That's bouncing. Just bounce my Grazer, I guess. But then I lose my Teferi. I guess I'll just plus for now. Yeah, they have a blog. Blog section, pretty cool. They revamped their website. It looks really good now. So you can check out ultimateguard.com as well if you need top quality deck boxes, sleeves, all that good stuff. John's does bounce nothing. Yeah. Isn't it better to plus and then next turn I play Tameshi and I draw 2 cards? The highest tier is just to spend all your savings on a Ragavan. Plus me, if I draw a bunch of lands, I can put them into play with... Ooh, that's pretty good at disrupting the combo. So, they have Lotus in the yard, they have Tameshi. So as long as they have blue or white up and a Colossus. I don't think I can tap out. So annoying. I'm stuck, right? I think I'm stuck. Maybe they won't play a run Ottawara. Oof Lords. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oof Lord. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the sewer. Appreciate the sports. The Oof. Oof is like one of the funniest Magic card name. I wonder if I've ever played Oof in Constructed. Oof Vandal. Wait, there's more. There's way more. I think we needed to play Ren. I'm just dead if I play Ren though. They go to Mio 8 mana and kill me if they have Colossus? No, I'm probably just gonna get them. How am I winning? By them just going for it and then I bounce Tameshi and they're screwed. Kitchen Sphinx and Collector are the best known members of the family. I remember the OG one, the one that's like, I think it's like, it costs 1 green and it can like, yeah, I guess they're still going off next turn. Is that your point? Do I bounce it now? Was I supposed to bounce it like a turn ago? I just thought I'd let them do it. I bounce it. Uh, Maybe I messed up. Brown oaf, yeah. 1/1 for 1 green, 1 green, 1 and a green tap counter target activated ability from an artifact source. That card was like. That card was like kind of playable. Yeah, maybe you're right, Adam. Maybe I was supposed to play Ren and just hope they don't have Colossus in hand. I had to read though. I used my superpowers. Probably they just put the lands into play and then they just do it all over again next turn. So if they have Colossus, I lose anyways. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. For some reason, I thought that would be enough to stop them. Can I draw anything? Can I win? Yeah, I can draw Wargate. Well, if I draw Wargate, I'll look like a genius. I had to bounce it right away. Yeah, maybe that was the best option. I got confused. One-time Wargate. One. I mean, Technically, they might not have it. As if they had another tutor, and they just have turned timber. I told them I'd just scoop if they did. Their Colossus died, yeah, because they had 0 lands in play when they cast it. Even though you put all the lands into play afterwards, it just dies first. That's how the rules work. Don't ask me to explain why exactly. Alright, I told them just cast Wargate for 0 and I'll scoop. Because they have Tameshi Bloom Wargate. Okay, mirror match. Mirror match, mirror match, mirror match. Probably one Spell Pierce. I think you want Meddling Mage. Lavinia is countering Lotus Bloom is kind of okay. Does it do anything else? Maybe against Turn Timber. I guess it's good against Wargate and stuff. Yeah, it stops them. Yeah, it probably disrupts just enough. Seal of Cleansing doesn't do enough. Kataki doesn't do enough. Magistrate could be okay. Endurance doesn't do enough. Crypt is good. Oh yeah, Crypt is good too. Okay, Grazer can probably go. Bubble is on the chopping block. And you'll probably want to be as fast as possible. Skyclave's probably okay. Hey, let's see. What's up, Wargate? Having a Lavinia in play? Because if they go off and they generate all the mana, then they can't Wargate because they have no lands in play. Skyclave for Teferi. I want at least one of the value. Omnath doesn't. I mean, Omnath never seems like it's going to be good in these matchups, but sometimes it just is. You cut Omnath a lot? Or you keep Tracker or Omnath? I feel like Tracker might be better. How dare you cut Omnath a lot? Perfect hands. Literally. Wow. Kind of the nuts. Should I even bother with Ren 6? Yeah, probably. Yeah, they're playing the Explore version. Ottawa has nice little insurance. Shouldn't play Teferi before I need to. Let's just explore. Play a land, get back a land. I don't have the Titan yet, the Colossus yet. They could have their own Teferi. That would screw me over. Oh no, I have Ottawa in my upkeep actually. Doesn't help you win faster if you're spending. Yeah, it was good with the Wargate draw though. It lets you win on turn 3 with Wargate and Lotus sometimes. That came up once. Oh nice, it didn't draw. That's good for me. Alright, which land should I get? Probably doesn't matter too much. Pretty clutch Ottawa. Card's been really good. Okay. Now we win. I'll show them the tutor right away. See if they reciprocate the courtesy. Okay, I think this is maybe a spot where, oh, I don't have a choice actually. All right, all weird sham that they're not scooping right back, even though obviously, I mean, stuff could happen. I actually didn't draw that many lands, didn't hit that many lands. That's the one thing, yeah. I noticed with turn timber, sometimes if it was a land, you would win a little more comfortably. But I don't think it's really screwed me over in these spots either. Think it's fair not to scoop this first Colossus. Yeah, I don't think I've ever lost um, a game where I resolve a Colossus, but I don't like, I'm not like upset or anything. Plus, they said they were new with the deck, so maybe they want to see, maybe they want to see how I play it out. Could I mean you could get unlucky in theory, but I feel like it just hasn't happened. It almost felt like it could happen here if I like had very few lands. At this point, they could probably scoop. At this point, it is all like BM that I saved them the time in game one, and are asking. Oh, let's see. Veil, something for Teferi, Bubble. All right, same deal. Grazer on the draw. Does it really help you? Maybe Tracker is just Pipe Dream. Lotus, Otawara. What would you have cut for Grazer, Adam? This is an okay hand. I have Lotus Bloom in my opening hands. I have Crypt. Maybe I should. Should I just not suspend Lotus Bloom on turn one? This way. This way, if they have to ferry, I can bounce it. Plus, they didn't have Lotus Bloom on turn one, so maybe their draw will be a little slower. Alright, I'll play that way. I'll suspend Lotus on turn two to not get wrecked by Teferi. The beard suits me well. Oh, thank you. It's not what my wife says, but appreciate it. Mm, sure. I guess I don't need to get the cycling lands. I guess I need to play Crypt now, right? Because they could have Wargate Tameshi. All right, good. Wait, did I mess up? Did I suspend in one turn? No, okay, yeah, that's the right timing. Okay, good job me not just suspending Lotus on turn zero. That does mean that they could just go off though, bounce my Crypt, and then combo me next turn if they have it all. I should have believed in the heart of the card, suspend turn zero. I could have Molly in this hand, obviously. I thought it was just good enough. Felt like it just needed a tutor or Tameshi in my first like 4, 5, 6 draw steps. Teferi was a good draw too. Having the auto wars can be good. Okay, well, that counters the Lotus, but at least it goes to my graveyard, which is a big deal. Board it out on map, right? Trigger would have been kind of good this game. What's the deal here? Just play Teferi? Upkeep stop? Oh, it's next turn. She scared me. Thought I lost it for a second. It's just bouncing Lavinia, it's fine. I don't even think I need an upkeep stop because of the way the triggers work. All the clue is just chatting, yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's a suspend trigger first before it gets cast. I need an upkeep stop. I don't think so because there's two triggers. It doesn't go on the stack right away. Okay, that's fine. It is not great, obviously, that I have to bounce there to fairy. I wonder if I even need to, honestly, if my Lotus Bloom is worth saving. Just so that it goes to the yard. Guess we're about to find out. Because I already had Crypt. It's definitely worth it, yeah. You give them an extra card one turn faster. I already had the Crypt. If I didn't have the Crypt, I 100% agree, but I figured like just Crypt plus Tameshi is pretty good. But yeah, I guess it's not like these auto war are being amazing right now anyways. I actually have to cast So it looks like they're playing the version that won the top for the challenge, unless they copied. Well, that's the version I played. So what do I need to be worried about? Where are you? Leyline, I mean, I'll see it when it happens. Instant speed stuff. Their own auto war basically is it. No solitude, no stuff like that. Crypt's not going to stop them when they have to ferry. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I feel like this list is like one fetchable land short too. That's not as Nassif sideboard 8 ley lines, yeah. Definitely not. They're targeting nothing, right? Yeah, I was gonna say they should maybe target Skyclave. Agreed. Probably a mistake. Finale for 2. They're getting Meddling Mage, I guess. Or what? Because it's like symmetrical. They pick Tameshi. Meaning maybe they already have Wargate in hand. I'm like, yeah, there's like not enough fetchable lands in this deck here. At least one short. It's been close a few times. Alright, I'm assuming you're just supposed to Wargate, right? Alright, let's see. I can like bounce my Tameshi and Tameshi again. That's like a bunch of cards. I also have the cycling. How much mana can I generate? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Play mage, name Wargate. Oh yeah. Well, they're gonna have to ferry, but don't bounce Tameshi, right? Try. Death meddling mage. All right, let's clueless. Really need that clueless emote ASAP. Do I keep the Lotus in the yard or do I want it in play? I think I have enough mana. I think I can afford to do that. So I need Wargate. Do I even care about Wargate? When am I really worried about this game? Kind of worried about Cultivator Colossus. What does Tameshi do for them? Yeah, I should have cycled first. Maybe I should just name Colossus. Play the fairy first. Well, so late now. I'm dumb. Tameshi lets them bounce Skyclave. That is not how Tameshi works. Okay, I'll just name Wargate. I guess, I don't know. I messed up. I messed up, clearly. So I have a 2 free blocker. Should I bounce anything now? I guess not. I don't know. It's kind of funny though that they have one meddling. We both have a meddling mage on the. Oh, they have another Teferi. That sucks. I don't know if we're losing to beats. Yeah, I can auto Wara. I'm not in a rush. Also, if the attack was everyone, then I just trade meddling mage. If they don't attack with everyone, then I can block one and bounce meddling mage. I think I'll block. I get a token. I get to attack the fairy. Don't ask me why I didn't suspend last turn. Is that a card I just drew? Started by bouncing mage. Sure. But then we can recast it on something else. I think I'm just gonna attack first. Can still win up cycle. I don't want to set myself back too far behind on lands and stuff. Think I'm doing just fine. Yeah, Ottawa has been, but they have 2 Ottawa in their deck as well. Could have discarded the bloom to hand size. Oh, yeah. I don't think having a second bloom makes a big difference though, but yeah. It's not a bad point. Not sure if it does anything for me. Pretty sweet game. Here it comes. Colossus is a turn timber. Spelled Pierce against the fairy. Turn timber being pretty clutch for them. Alright, nice. Okay, they have Lavinia in play, but that doesn't make a difference. And we have Auto War if we need to, yeah. Do I have enough lands? Did I board out Colossus? I did not. Alright, so if I want to play it safe, I should just play my first Colossus for max. That's just the highest CV play. That recalls so I can safely I should wargate for a land. ASAP. Alright, thank you for scooping, opponents. Remember to wargate on yeah, I remembered. Alright. 4-1. It was tough. It was some close matches. Ponza was a little scary. That Asmora deck was definitely scary. Mirror match was scary. And we got a little lucky. They just said Merc deck. It's just a solid deck. That's not the list though. It's not our list. So yeah, not super.